Screen. All right, and now we are ready. If there is any Muslim would like to join us, as you see today, first, shalom, everyone. I hope you have a great weekend with your family and your friends. If there is any Muslim would like to join us, as you see, the topic is about the claim that the Quran mentioned many scientific miracles. And the strange is, only Muslims, they can see them. For us, we see nothing but the stupid things. And actually, I got the name from Zakir Naik. Zakir Naik, he always inspired me. As you know, Zakir Naik is a very special person, and he have a very special, unique skills. One of them is to spit when he's talking. But I never heard Zakir Naik saying something smart, or something can be proven to be true. But for the Muslims, obviously, it doesn't matter really what you say, as long you are defending Islam, so for them it's fine, So somebody asked Zakir Naik, how come, you mention scientific miracles, which is, like now you discovered that it is in the Quran, after science mentioned it. How come before you don't know it? Which means, obviously, that the Muslim, they try to appeal what any discovery today to make it fit and bend it and try to clone it or close it with the words of the Quran. And in his video here, he mentioned that if you go to the Quran, chapter 42, Allah, he mentioned that there is other creatures who live beside this earth, which is absolutely false. The Quran never mentioned that. So he said, if in the future they discover that, you will see, you see now, here we go, I just told you. But if you go there to the verse, you will not see anywhere the verse saying what he just said. But they lie, as usual.
Mentioned has been discovered earlier, but many of them were discovered by Muslims, some by non-Muslims, some by Europeans.
In fact, all those who they call them scientists, not even one of them is a Muslim. All those names the Muslim they are bragging about today, either like the guy yesterday who came speaking about Al-Jabra too. This guy is a Yazidi. He is not a Muslim, and the Muslim always they kidnap their women and kill them. And even if there is someone is a philosopher, remember, philosophy is against Islam, science is against Islam. So all those they call them scientists, they are accused to be ex-Muslims, and they are atheists, or they are Christians. But the Muslim today, in order to find an honor, they claim that those people, they are scientists and they are Muslims. And they say that the Muslim, they were advanced. The Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Emirat, they sponsor a lot of documentaries trying to, to promote an idea that in certain time the Arab, they were advanced. The fact, none of those are Arab, and none of those is Muslims. If you ask the Muslim, as an example, I remember when I was in school, the teacher who was speaking about the scientist, his name is Al-Khwarizmi. And, in our history book, there is a section for Arab scientists, Arab scientists. So he was there, but, I don't know who is this Al-Khwarizmi. So I say, okay, so he is teaching us about Al-Khwarizmi, and he is the founder of number 0, which is absolutely false. And, he is a scientist, he's an Arab. So I asked him a very simple question. I say, what Khwarizmi mean? In Arabic doesn't make any sense. What is that? Oh, they say he is from Khawarizm. What is Khawarizm? You know, where is this guy? So they say to you, well, he is born in Iraq, so he is, he is an Arab. That's it. But the fact is that those people, none of them is an Arab, and they are either Persian, either barbarian, either from here, either from there, and Arab. They hijack everything, like they hijack the Persian Gulf. Now for them, it's called the Arabian Gulf. But everybody knows for history, this is the Persian Gulf. So they want to force even names of language or their own ethnic or etc., their own culture, even on geography. But the second you question the origin of those people, you will find that those people, they have nothing to do with Islam, and they are being treated badly because of what they do. There's a very famous philosopher, his name is Ibn Khaldun. Go check out how the Muslim, they chase him from place to place and how many times he go to jail just because he is a philosopher. But today they speak about him, they say they are proud of him. In his time, they are ashamed of him, same as Al-Razi. If we go right now and we check every name the Muslim they mention, we will find that they are calling them kuffar. They are not Muslims. They put poison for Muslims. They deceive Muslims. Be aware of their teaching. Don't listen to them. But when we go in the media, they are Muslims and they put their pictures and they are proud about them. But in reality, the Muslims, they reject them badly. We can make the whole video about this. If we go right now, we will listen to Zakir Naik. How come you Muslims, you brought discovery to the Quran after the discovery is found in science? Why we don't mention that before? So now Zakir Naik is going to show you something he mentioned now before the scientists will discover it.
What about things which science hasn't discovered? Fine. First, I'll tell you those things which science hasn't established, but yet there are high chances, which Quran has testified, and I believe in it. For example, Quran says in Surah Shura, chapter number 42, verse number 29, that it's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has created the creatures in heaven and the earth and has placed creatures in them. So Quran says there is life beside this earth. Today,
look how we lie. He said there is a creatures beside this earth. No. All of us, we know the Quran mentioned that there is angels in heaven. And even Adam and Eve were in heaven. And even Shaitan was in heaven. So what the Quran is saying, not about discovery in the future, the Quran is speaking about now. There is, He created the creatures in earth and in heaven. He's not saying there's a life. Where in the verse it says a life beside the earth? Where it says that? I mean, they love to lie and they love to fabricate. This is the verse he mentioned. Let me show it to you. And right away you will see how Muhammadan, they fabricate the stories. Where it says beside this earth. Anyone can show me? Does it say anywhere beside this earth? Or this is a fabrication? It's obviously fabrication. The Quran speaks about Allah, He is the one who sent the rain. What a discovery. Allah, He says that all disasters happen to you is because of Allah. One of the miracles of Allah, there is ships, they can float in the water. What is this? This is the miracle of Allah. So now the ship in the water is a miracle of Allah. And if Allah He wanted, He can make the wind stay and then the ship will not move. Well, guess what? Ship these days do not need wind. You got busted. This is a sign from God. This is really the sign of God. Anyone mention bad language, we will send you out of here. All right? You mention bad language, we will send you out. We will block you. Just watch your mouth and your text. If you are a street boys, okay. Who is this one who said this Arabic word? The one who called himself Orthodoxy Trinity? Is that him? Who is saying the bad word in Arabic? Sorry? You know, we don't welcome trash people here. And you call yourself Orthodoxy? Is that what Orthodoxy teach you? To be a trash person? Get out of here. It is Joseph who mentioned it, not Orthodoxy. Oh, by mistake we blocked Orthodoxy. Oh, okay. Hey, admin, maybe you can remove Orthodoxy from the block then. Joseph, where is Joseph? Let us see Joseph. Anyone here will use a trashy language, we will send you free shipping and hand it into Allah. All right. Do we have any Muhammadan? You apologize. Your apology is not accepted. Get out of here. Do we have admins here? If you have admins, please unban this Orthodoxy Trinity. We banned him by mistake. It's not his words. Does Discord kind of the confusing who is the one who says so. So do we have any Muslim here? Why Muslim they fabricate things is not really in the Quran. Why Muslim they need to find a miracle in their book in order to make their book look legitimate. I will tell you why. Because Muslim they feel that they are weak and Islam is weak, and we need to sponsor the weak by giving it some vitamin, some supplement. We cannot support Islam by saying the truth. We can only support Islam only by fabrication. Lisa, I banned someone, his name Orthodoxy Trinity, by mistake. If you can unblock him, please. Any Muhammadan? Do we have any Muslim? If there's really any scientific fact in the Quran or you Muslims are lying. Who is here is willing to get us busted and show us the scientific miracles in the Quran? I have an open challenge for you Muslims. Who can show us scientific miracle in the Quran? As you see, this is the verses Zakir Naik he chosen, proving Islam to be stupid. I mean, if Allah want, he stopped the wind and then the ships will not move. That is a scientific miracle. Now we can go inside the ocean. We have submarine. Now we have a drone and we not need winds. Now we have engine run by nuclear power. This is the scientific miracle of the Quran. Any Muhammadan? I want to see your comment about Muhammad mentioning that everyone is born with 360 joints. First of all, there is no human being have 360 joints. Same time, every human being have different joints, numbers. So this is absolutely false. However, you know, the Greek and they are the one who spread knowledge about how many bones in the human being and etc. But none of those numbers is accurate. You can go right now and check and search. That's absolutely false. Because the joints of a human being change even by the age. So when you are older, you have less joints. So what 360 joints? That is even stupid to say. And you will notice that all of the Muslims, they come to us. Hadith is a book written hundreds of years after Muhammad. We don't know what is inserted there, what is not. However, the Quran supposedly is the one coming from Allah. So is it possible that Muhammad, he knew more than Allah? Allah, he spoke how the baby is created, and when you read it, you die laughing. Do we have any Muhammadan? For those who they are listening to us in Ramble or in YouTube, you can always click at the link which is showing in the description for my Discord. If you are a Muslim, you like to join us, you know, feel free to come here and talk to me if you wish. It's easy. All right. How is the sound coming to you guys in Ramble? Everything is good? How the sound is and the image? Hello, CP. Somebody made a donation in Ramble. Happy Sunday to you. All of this taken from all of us to you, CP. You are hard-working, Christ. Well, thank you very much, brother. God bless you. And then we have Joy. Thank you, CP. Hope this is enough to buy halal cat food. That's a good one. Yeah, but first I have to get the cat before I get the halal food, you know. And my cat will be eating mice for sure. Yeah, what a scam. Halal cat food. I mean, can you believe it, how they fool people just to make money from them? The cat need halal food? Who is the stupid to want to believe in this? Halal cat food. It's a miracle to convince a human being that your cat needs halal food. I guess this cat, when the Muslim, those are Muslim cats, when they want to eat, before they eat the mice, they say the name of Allah. The takbir, Allahu Akbar, and they slaughter the mice. And then they eat it. Did you unblock Orthodoxy, Lisa? Did you find his name and take him from the blocking list? Oh, okay. Sorry, Orthodoxy. It was a friendly fire by mistake. I thought you are the one who said the bad word. All right. Any Muhammad want to share the scientific miracle? As you see, we opened the chapter which Zakir Naik he mentioned, and right away we discover that the Quran is a stupid book. Your God is claiming that the ship is floating over the water as his miracle, specific miracle. Yeah. That's what your God's saying. Read it. It's not my words. And this is the verse chosen by Zakir Naik. Anyone? Anybody Muslim? Wave sign is disabled? What wave sign is disabled? What do you mean? Nobody can put his hand up, you mean? Oh, really? Let us see why it's disabled. But I saw somebody, he put his hand up. Okay, give me a minute to see why it is disabled. My admins don't know much about Discord. I'm the one who told them to come here. All those people in Discord, they know nothing. We're the Arab, We're the Arab, we said let us Discord together. And we spoke to Sheikh Discorine, and he advised us. He's a big philosopher, Arab philosopher. We gave him the idea that we want to Discord together. So he said, tell me more, And this is what the song like, tell me more, ta 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 ta, So and then the English people, they were listening to us, spying at us, genie. And they start with this song too. Yeah. But there's only one, a person, I really trust him with science. His name is Zakir Naik. Great Prince. First of all, I am not scientist, but I'm a doctor. I don't know what kind of degree you have. Are you sure you're a doctor? What camel urine, man? You drink camel urine? What kind of doctor he give his... Do you give your patient camel urine when they get sick? Do you give camel urine to your son when he's sick? Do you kiss your wife after she drink camel urine? Great Prince. First of all, kissing even Islam is halal. However, it's not haram in the women drinking camel urine. Zakir Naik, I swear by the shit of Allah, I understand no word of what you say. What? What? Do we have any Muslim who tell us about? Let me see the rules of. Where is the rules? Rules. Okay, permission. Let us go to permission. Always remember channel description. What it should say is, should it say like request, talk request? I don't see where it says that. Manage a thread, rename, manage messages. I don't see the allow member to thread. Okay. I know, I don't see it really. Where we should be able to see that? Huh. I'm not sure. Still, you guys cannot put your hand up? Nobody can put his hand up? Okay. Well, my admins, they like to play in the server, you know? That's why you don't let kids, alone. Let us see. I will check again. Where is the hands up? Where do you put the, where do you make it? I went to rules. I could not find it. All right, let's see. Server setting. Rules. Okay. Is that what we'll do now? We will spend every day like, the change here. I don't know why people did, but why did they disable it anyway? If nobody can go to the stage, if there's no admin inviting, why you guys disable it? And now we have to find it. Mute policy. Is that the one? Permission. Okay, look like we cannot find how to fix that. Seems like the score is missing up. So now we have to play in Discord. Are you sure this is not the Jews? I don't know. I have a feeling that this is the Jews. Prophet Muhammad, he said, if there is no woman, the woman betray her husband. And if there's no Jews, no meat will be decay, How we know that the Jews did not go inside Discord? And this guy Netanyahu, he sent some Jewish kids, I don't know. I have a feeling that this is involved the IDF. Okay. So you could not find that option there? There's a guy, he wanted to chat, to call me? Okay. I guess we can invite him to talk. You have to come to the Discord. I can invite him to the stage.
Hello?
Hello?
You invited me, Christian Prince.
I invited you?
Oh, that's what it said. It said you got invited, so I just accepted.
No.
Sorry.
No, it was me. I just tried to see if we can invite people up, and it seems to work. So if someone wants to go up, we can take them up.
Okay, that's good. So
God
Christian
bless you.
warrior, he used you as to practice shooting, you know.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Siti. Thank you.
Well, if there's any Muslim want to join, still you can join. We can invite you to the stage. And look like the Jews, they are doing some black magic to Discord. You know, like when Prophet Muhammad, police be upon him, a Jewish guy, he put the black magic on him. I really just get disgusted from this Jew. He took what? He took some hair from the Prophet. I thought the Prophet is bald. So he took the hair from where? Sounds suspicious. And the guy name is Zuraiq. Let us see. As long Quran speak about magic, this is Da'if. This is the magic of Da'if. the Islam is a preserved. But any hadith is an embarrassment, they say it's Da'if. This is a preserved Da'if. All right. Look at the scientific magic. Sa'ad told of hearing that Allah Messenger said, he who has morning meal of 7 ajwa, it will not suffer harm that day through poison or magic. And here you notice how the details, 7 ajwa, 6 doesn't work, 8, no. It have to be 7. And later we find that Muhammad was under black magic and he died by poison. Yet Muhammad supposedly he eat every day 7 ajwa. That is a scientific discovery. The guy, he got both. Any Muhammadan? No Muhammadan? How is the sound coming to you, both guys, in Rumble and in YouTube? Is it okay? Is it okay? Is the quality of the sound and the images coming good? All right. Any Muhammadan? What is the secret with number 7? Is that the medicine of Allah? How come Aisha, she was 6 years old when she married the Prophet? How come she's not 7? You Muslims stuck with the number 7. The Bible mentioned any number, the Bible mentioned, the Muslim, they copy it, Muhammad, he copy it, and he became it his number. The Bible says 7, Muhammad, he says 7. Jesus says 70, Muhammad says 70. The Bible say 3, Muhammad, he say 3. All right, sound good. Very good. Do we have any Muslim who would like to join us and tell us about the scientific miracles of the Quran? Is what this guy he says is true? Muslims? So we fabricate a statement about our Quran to make it fit with the future science, if there is any science. Like, when the Muslims, they start promoting that the Quran is speaking about the Big Bang. And then we go to the Quran, the verse about the Big Bang. Where the verse in the Quran says there is a Big Bang? Really, the Quran says that? And then lately, the scientists agree that the Big Bang theory is just a stupid. And those who came with the theory, they agree that the whole theory have to be rewritten again, and mostly to be denied. But look what the Quran, look what the verse Muslims, they mention that this is about the Big Bang. I accuse a human being who listen to Muslims and believe them. If you are a person who see that this is about Big Bang, I accuse you to be a certified stupid. And I will tell you why. Isn't it in front of you? It says, have not those who believe known that the heaven and the earth were joined together? So they are talking about something is known. In fact, in Arabic it says, أَوَلَمْ يَرَى, which means, didn't they see? So there is something can see and something is known. This is not about discovery in the future. So the stupid Muhammad here actually making a big mistake, claiming that the earth and the heaven, they used to be together. And then Allah, He raised the sky and He made it as a roof. And that can be found in the Quran. But if you are ignorant and stupid, you do not know how to read, you do not know how to read carefully, then that's your fault. I cannot make you smart. So, in chapter 52, the Quran explained how Allah, He raised up the sky. The sky was on the earth. But then Allah, He raised up the sky. That's what they are talking about. So they used to be stitched together, the earth and the heaven. And then Allah, He raised the sky and He make it a roof. The roof for what? This is a roof for the earth so nobody can get out. We found that in different verse, which show you a clear science of the Quran. According to the Quran, nobody can get out of the zone of the earth. All of those speak about human and genie, etc. But in chapter 55, verse number 33, it says the following: O assembly of jinns and men, if you have power to pass beyond the zone of the heaven and the earth, pass them, but you will never be able to pass except by the authority from Allah. The authority here mentioned for the prophets and angels. That's it. So according to the Quran, nobody can get out of the zone of the earth. Only prophets and angels. If you don't believe, you can read the interpretation. You can read the interpretation of this verse made by the Muslim scholars, not me. You will see the permission only granted for human, who they are prophet, or angels. However, if a shaitan, he tried to steal information from Allah, he tried to sneak, and go to the heavens so he can listen to Allah information, Allah giving command to the angels. So the shaitan, he hear it, he come down and he told this information to the fortune teller. And this is what we see in the Quran in chapter 15, starting from verse number 16. So, and we made indeed the biggest stars, in the sky, actually, we made the towers. The Muslim, they say those are the stars. And as decoration for the beholder. But we know that the majority of the stars is the one we cannot see. The one we can see by eye is very little in number. And we guarded it from every outcast shaitan. So now this is how Allah, he mentioned in the previous verse that the sky, he left the sky, he made it guarded, and nobody can go out without the permission of Allah. So he changed the assembly of genie and a human. Remember, genie is a shaitan. Shaitan is a genie too. It's a creature which we Christians don't believe in its existence. Some naive Christian, they say this is demon. Muslims don't believe in demon. So if you are a Christian, you are mixing up between genie and demon. That because you are ignorant, and you learn that from someone who is an idiot, or he is a certified donkey. So correct yourself. So they don't believe in demon. In Islam, a genie is a creature who have body. Even he can have sex. Even he eat. Demon are evil spirit. They don't have sex with anybody. They don't eat with anybody. They don't do those things. So don't mix things up. So when the Quran speak about protected roof, the Muslim, they make it about the atmosphere. But as you see, it's the opposite. The atmosphere is protecting the earth from things coming to the earth. What the Quran is teaching, that the protected roof is the opposite. Nobody can leave the zone of the earth. So if somebody try to leave, you will not be able to leave, because if you try to leave, Allah will shoot your ass with fire. Do you see it?
Hello?
Yes, my friend, you're alive. Are you a Muslim?
No, I'm Christian from birth
Okay, why you are joining us?
because I've been following you for a while. Okay,
Okay.
like not like I was just seeing videos of you, and I don't have a problem with you criticizing Islam, but I don't understand why you had to go and say that we as Israel we can't make peace with Muslims and Muslim countries.
We as Israel, are you an Israeli?
Yes, I'm Israeli.
Can you speak Hebrew?
Yes.
Go ahead.
אני מדבר עברית, אני ישראלי.
What?
אני מדבר עברית, אני ישראלי.
I don't understand. Can I say again?
I'm saying that I'm Israeli, I can speak Hebrew.
Oh,
I
okay.
read Hebrew.
Oh, okay. So you want to sign peace agreement with the Muslims. What is the benefit of the peace agreement with the Muslims?
Well, that we know that we're in peace and we can trade with them and, have, I don't know, we can have a normal relationship with them.
You did sign peace agreement with the Palestinian more than 30 years ago. Do you have peace with them?
Yes, but with the Palestinians, it's different, man.
Uh-huh.
When you say you can't make peace with Muslims, you don't just say the Palestinians, you say all the Muslim countries.
Okay, you signed peace with Egypt. Do you have peace with Egypt?
Yeah, we do. We have.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
No, you're forced to.
No, you don't. You see, the peace with Egypt now is preserved because the American is paying money to Egyptian every year. Anytime the money stop, the Egyptian, they will go into war. Number two, did you see the video of in the parliament? They say how much they hate Israel, and they say that every single Egyptian hate Israel, and even they rip the peace agreement in the parliament, in the Egyptian parliament. You can go watch it right now. And they say, you think this paper make peace between us? Every single Egyptian hate you. So it's only a foolish belief to think they are going to have peace because of a piece of paper. The Quran says that Muslims can sign peace with the enemies of Islam, and you are the enemy of Islam. But
Where does it say that? Where does it say that?
Hold on, So you can sign peace agreement with non-Muslims temporarily, as long you are not the uppermost. So the Muslims, they try to attack Israel many times, and they lost, correct?
Yeah, they did.
So each time they attack you, they end with disaster.
A peace agreement.
No, they did not end with this agreement. The peace agreement, happen only when they notice that they are unable for now to defeat you. Each time they go to war, they, the Israeli break their testicles and they lose more land. Like the worst war Egypt has, they lost all the desert of Sinai and before it, So if you go in the Quran, you will see this in chapter 47, verse number 35. Cry not for peace when you are the uppermost, the upper hand. So what does that mean? If you don't have the upper hand, temporarily, you can sign peace, but until you have the upper hand, and then when you have the upper hand, cry not for peace. And this is what Muhammad did. If you go to chapter 9, verse number 1, Muhammad, he says, Bara'ah. In fact, this chapter, the real name of it, is Bara'ah, not At-Tawbah. Bara'ah mean declaration of cancel of peace agreement. Freedom from all obligation declared from Allah and His Messenger to those mushrikeen. He signed a peace agreement with them, the treaty. He just declared the treaty is dead. Why? Because now he have the uppermost. Go and kill them wherever you find them. He gave them 4 months to leave the earth, the land, or every single one of them either to be slaughtered or to be captured as a slave or to convert to Islam. This is the Islam, my friend. So anyone sign agreement with Muslims, he is just a fool because simply this is temporary. Like now the Saudi, they are making condition to sign agreement with Israel.
Yeah, they were. And I think we can have peace with Saudi.
You will never have peace. You never will have a peace. They want you to agree to build for them a nuclear facility. So if the Israeli agree, that means Israeli are doomed and they are stripped to the bones. Because now you have 2 countries are going to have nukes, and especially Saudi Arabia is very close to you. And you, the smart you are going to build for them facilities so they can nuke you later,
Why would they nuke us? I don't understand.
Why not? Because they are your enemy. Because the Quran says so. أشد الناس عداوة. The most enemies to Islam is those who call themselves Jews. Why they will nuke you? Because the Quran command to kill every single Jew and Muhammad. So if you go in the Quran, you will see that the most enmity to Islam is those who call themselves Jews. Chapter 5, verse number 82. And Muhammad, he says, that time will come, and he made this as a sign of a day of judgment. Judgment day will not come unless the Jews will be slaughtered. So Muhammad, he says, time will come, and the Muslims will fight the Jews, and they will kill them. And if a Jew, he tried to run and hide, a Jew, if he tried to hide, the tree or the rock he is hiding behind it will say, there is a Jew behind me, kill him. So which one the Muslims, they believe and they follow? The peace treatment you have with the Egyptian government, or the paper of Prophet Muhammad and his command and his God? Which one?
Obviously, they'll go with whatever their God commanded them to, but...
Okay, so how you can have peace agreement with them if they are commanded to kill every single Jew?
Because the countries, they have a lot of Muslims in them, but you see that their leaders don't act exactly by Islam.
No, they act exactly by Islam. Islam is about corruption. Islam is about lying. Islam about deceiving. Islam about hypocrisy. So what do you mean they don't act? How they will make them Islamic according to you?
Well, there's no Sharia law in
because they cannot practice Sharia law. Saudi Arabia, if they practice Sharia law, nobody will stay in the country. The same as Emirates, same as Bahrain. But this is all have nothing to do with the command of killing all the Jews. They hate you. This is not a choice. This is not a choice. So, you can convince yourself that you can have an agreement with them, but that will be your death, because then they will betray your country. In fact, if the Jews, they continue the way they are doing right now, things, you are doomed already. You have 2 million who hate you to death inside your country, and you give them passport because your government are a bunch of fools.
Not all of them. Like only like 30%, 40% of them.
30%, there will be 50% in less than 20 years. You are doomed.
Why? Why? It's the opposite.
Because they have 10 kids, you have only 2.
No, but I think we can at least with
No, you cannot.
Muslims who live in
No,
Israel.
unless you have kids more than them. So you took until now you could not even take your temple. Look, the Muslims are praying in your temple. Can you take it? Your leaders are a bunch of cowards, potatoes. You know, I don't respect them. If I am the one in charge of Jerusalem, I will take the temple from the first day I enter the city. This is my temple. Who are they? They are occupier. They are the occupier. They are the one who took it. So why you don't take it? Because simply you don't have a real leader. So Israel will be strong Israel if you have a man like David. Do you have David now? You don't. You have a bunch of politicians playing games. All what they care is to be re-elected. All right?
Okay.
I hope I answered you.
Yeah, I understand better. But can you again say like where it says that in the Quran? Because
Where it says what?
I wanna that we can't have they can't have peace with Jews.
I just told you. No, this is with everybody. Muslim cannot have peace with anybody. Not only the Jews, but here the Jews is special. The Jews are the most hated by Muslims. To the point the Quran make it clear. Chapter 5, verse number 82. Verily you will find the strongest among men enmity to the believers, Muslims, are the Jews and the Mushrikeen, the polytheists. And you will find the nearest in love to the believers is the Christians. Here Muhammad is trying to separate between the Jews and the Christians, so he will divide and conquer. So he will say, Christian, don't worry, I'm not against you. You know, I want to kill the Jews now. But later he started killing the Christians too. So if you believe that the Muslim one day will change his mind about you not being the enemy of Allah and Islam, if you believe in that because you sign a peace agreement with Egypt or Emirat, well, that's your problem then. That is, you know, that because you are doomed and you just want money. You know, this is the problem in Israel. They just want to make business and money with the Emirat and Bahrain, and they are selling them technology. So soon they will take your technology, they will be stronger than you, and they will invade you.
Okay, but I have another question, but you don't have to answer this. So if you don't know, there's a lot of even Muslims in Israel that serve in the defense force and in the army.
They are not Muslims.
So,
they are not Muslims.
Why not?
Because simply the Quran says in chapter 5, verse 51, take not Christians and Jews as friends or protectors, and the one he take them, he is one of them. So now those are not only taking you as a protector, they became part of your army. So they are not Muslims no more. Surely he is one of them, the one who do that. Surely he is one of them, which means he is not a Muslim no more. He is apostate. So the Muslims, they are allowed even to kill those people, and it's a duty for them to kill them, because those are out of Islam and they are apostate. They join the enemy army. All right? Secondly, most of those who join the Israeli army are not Muslims, like Druze. Druze are not Muslims.
No, I don't mean Druze. I mean like the
Bedouin. The Bedouin are not Muslims. Bedouin, most of them, they don't buy Islam with a penny. The Quran even described them since the time of Muhammad, that the most people who laugh at Islam is the Bedouin. Bedouin don't have religion, don't have loyalty to anyone, and they will not have loyalty to the Israeli. Whoever will give them money, they go with him. So the Quran mentioned the Arab, all those verses, Al-Arab, Al-Arab, Al-Arab. Chapter 9, verse number 97, says the Bedouin are the worst in disbelief and hypocrisy. So really, you can read the description. And Muhammad here, this is chapter 9, verse number 97. And Muhammad, he is not making things up. Bedouin always have, a reputation. They have no loyalty. They stab you in the back. They stab everybody in the back. They have no friends. They have no loyalty to anything. They have no loyalty to even to their own brother.
But like when on 7 October, like a lot of them were killed as well.
So what? Because simply they are killed because they betray their people too. They join the enemy. That's what I'm saying. So in the same time, I heard the news about them, the Bedouin, are stealing weapon and selling it to Hamas. Is that correct?
Yeah, but that's like
Yeah,
not all of them.
yeah. All right, my friend. Thank you very much. I hope I answered you.
Yeah.
All right, take care. All right. Anyone who believes that he can, any nation, they can't have peace with Muslims, because those people believe that either you or them, Islam will dominate the earth. This is not only about the Jews, but the Jews are very much hated because the Jews, they have a huge impact exposing Muhammad. Most of the stories in the Quran, which is exposing Muhammad, is behind the Jews. Even when Muhammad was killed, he was killed by a Jewish woman. So how do you expect them to be good with you? Never will happen. Never, ever. Government in the Middle East, in order to survive, they direct the public, you know, they have their own media, etc. So now we promote that's okay, the Prophet signed peace agreement with the infidels temporarily. Prophet, he signed peace agreement with the one who worship the three daughters of Allah. So why we cannot do the same? We can. If the Prophet he did it, can't we? And the Prophet later he says, okay, all the treaty is destroyed. Can't we do the same? We can. This is the whole point. Right now they are weak. They're hoping in the future that the West will stop supporting Israel. And this is happening already. Even in America, you will see that those Democrats, and the funny is, Democrats are heavily sponsored by Jews. Democrat sponsored heavily by the Jews in America. And Democrat right now is #1 enemy to Israel, which means Jews in America, they become #1 enemy to Israel. This is how stupid those Democrats is. They are seeking their own slaughter. Those Muslims, they don't care really if you are a Democrat, live in Israel, or Democrat, live in New York. The Jew is a Jew. For them, they don't care. You are a Jew who live in Thailand or a Jew who live in Canada. The Jew is a Jew. A Jew who say free Palestine or a Jew says build Israel. They don't care. A Jew is a Jew. And as you see, Muhammad, he make it clear that they should kill all the Jews. But anyway, giving education to the fools, I don't mean this person, I mean those people who they are Jews, yet they go and support Muslims, terrorists. Giving them education is a waste of time because they are stupid, you know. And the stupidity, nobody can fix it. What about those Jews side against Israel that live in Israel for free? Well, again, this is the stupidity of Israel. If I am like now, those Orthodox Jews, they don't want to serve in the military. If I am in charge, I will kick them out. I will strip them from their citizenship. Anyone who is not willing to give his blood for this land he don't deserve to live in it. Since when and how? Where in the Torah it says if you are an Orthodox Jew, you don't serve the army? Who said that? So now every coward who don't want to go to war, he say, I'm Orthodox Jews now. I put a hat in my head, I grow some hair in next to my ears, and now I claim to be Orthodox. So kids go to war and die, and kids stay at home claiming to be believers. When the fact it should be the opposite. True believers is the one who go to war. So in Israel, there's many problems, and I believe #1 problem is that many of those Jews who live in the West, they became westernized, and that they are disaster. The West is doomed, run by a bunch of idiots. Those Western, they don't know what's happening in this earth. So what will happen if you bring Western ideas to your land? It's like, somebody wanna grow banana in the desert. and there's no water, and there's no river, and the heat is extreme, or somebody want to grow banana in Alaska. Mental. So they brought ideas which survive in different territory because people are different there. In Israel, look at your neighbor. Who is your neighbors? Hezbollah, Iran, Syria, the scumbag, the king of Jordan. 75% of Jordan is Palestinians. Every single Egyptian in Egypt, except the Christians, they hate you. What those people are talking about? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Hey, what's up, Christian Prince? Thanks for your time. I've been listening for a couple of months, and I've learned a lot about the Quran from you, and so I'd like to thank you for that.
You're welcome, my brother. Anything I can help you with?
Yes, perhaps you can. Yesterday, I was driving. I listen to you while I'm driving a lot, and you had mentioned I think you were in a debate with someone about round or flat Earth. Now, I don't have a particular position on that. I'm still trying to learn, and you mentioned some verses yesterday that were in the Bible that I remembered two of them, and I read them when I got home, and I really didn't see the correlation you were trying to make. I think the first verse you had mentioned was in the book of Job, I believe. You seem to have them memorized, so maybe you could list off a few now, and I'd like to read one with you, and perhaps you could show me how you come to the conclusion of a round spinning ball.
Round the spinning ball? I did not say that.
You didn't?
No, what
Oh,
I
okay.
said, I was mentioning the shape of the Earth. We did not mention the spinning. We did not mention the word spin. Nowhere.
Pardon me.
Yeah.
Forget spinning then. But I was most interested in the part. Do you believe the Bible teaches us it's a round ball? Is that right?
It's not, doesn't say round actually. It says, it depends on the translation, but I believe the accurate translation is like a globe.
A globe. So
Yeah.
a globe is like a ball, like the shape of a baseball.
Yeah, but there's no perfect. It's not like perfect, no.
Okay, so there's a chance it could be a disc still in the Bible, correct?
A disc will make it a flat. But the Bible use, you see, if you see the
A
translation,
dish.
yeah, if
My
you,
dish is not perfectly flat. When I eat dinner off my dish, it's not perfectly flat.
no. This is not what you see. What the Bible says that it is in the sound when you say the earth is round or the earth is a globe, that means every side of the earth is the same. It's not a side, only one side, and the rest are not. So when you say it's a globe, it means a globe. You hear me?
So can we go over a verse together?
Yeah, go ahead. Go to Isaiah 40.
Isaiah 40.
Yeah?
Give me one moment. I just opened up my Bible app. So Isaiah 40, verse what?
Let's go to Isaiah 40, 22.
All right. I'll read if you'd like.
Go ahead.
It is he that sitteth above the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers, that stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in. So may I ask you a question? Close that door. How does a tent or a curtain cover a ball?
Now, the curtain is the space. The curtain, the heaven, is a stretching. This is different scientific fact that the heaven, the space is increasing in space. So it's keep extending. This is not about covering. It's about that the heaven is a canopy, which means we are surrounded by it, and it's a spread like a curtain. However, the earth, from every direction of it, have a shape of round or a ball. Not only one side, not only one edge, all of it is always in one shape.
Right. So that sounds like your opinion. The word ball, all the words you used are not in this verse. All I got here is circle.
We circle the translation.
Right.
The different translations use the word sphere. Sorry, sphere.
Imagine Imagine, oh, sphere? Is there the word sphere used in the
No,
Bible?
I'm
to
not
describe
using.
the
I'm
earth?
saying you are reading translation. At the end of the day, you are reading translation.
Okay.
However, even if we take it as a circle, that will make every part of the earth, every part is part of that circle, not only one part. So you cannot take 1 inch out of it. Every inch of it is part of that circle. It's like when you say the circle is 360 degree. So you cannot say the circle is only from here to here. The circle is everywhere. So the whole earth, not only one part, the whole earth have such a shape. So that means doesn't matter what direction we take, the earth having the shape of a circle or a globe or a sphere, whatever the word you use.
The whole circle. All right, I'm not following.
The whole
much,
earth,
but
the whole earth, the earth. We are talking about what? The
Yeah.
earth. We did not talk about the north part of the earth. We did not talk about the east. We are not talking about certain area. It is a circle. The earth, all of it. So if I say now, there's a city. It's called Moscow, in Russia. That is part of that circle. And there is the city is called Sydney, is part of that circle. And there's a city, it's called Baghdad, that is part of the circle, but they are not in one line. So there's many lines going through. So there's endless lines if we connect cities together, but all of them, they are part of that circle, and that approves the shape of the earth.
yeah, the way you're describing it, I believe it can apply to both models. Because everything you're saying, I'm nodding my head, and it agrees with both models.
What models?
When I see in this verse, there's two predominant models that exist in theory right now. There's a ball, or something closer to a dinner dish, a dinner plate.
No. You see, there's nothing called dinner dish because the earth is all of it.
No, those are the words I'm using to describe it.
No, you cannot use it. No, you cannot use something is not there. So don't use something because the dinner dish is not how the earth is, and this is a false analogy. Same time, when even if you take the dinner dish, you will find that this is not true because the dish have edges higher than other edges, and that will not make it the circle. So we are talking about the surface. The surface.
Whoa, CP, I have respected you to a high regard. Right now, this is getting shaky. You're telling me a dinner dish is not a circle? Is that what you're saying right now?
Well, is it? No, it's not.
So the plate that I eat off, can
No,
I send you a picture?
No, it's
and
not.
maybe you'll
No, it's not.
reconsider?
You see, you are mixing things up.
Then.
Is the circle is the surface of the earth, or the circle is the surface of your dish?
Excuse me?
Excuse me. Is the circle you are talking about? Is your dish a flat paper?
No, certainly not.
Okay.
The dinner dish I eat
So
off of is not a flat paper.
is
No.
your dish a flat paper or have the shape of a flat paper?
Absolutely not. That would
It's
be
not. So
very
what is the circle?
impractical.
So what is the circle? So now,
The circle is the shape of the dish,
No.
CP.
You see,
CP, listen, you're losing me now. You're losing me, bro.
You see,
You're losing me, man. I'm out of here.
what
No. You're full of shit. You're full of shit.
Okay, you are using bad language, but I'm not going to speak like you.
Now let's see what he's got to say.
Don't use bad language.
I am.
Please don't talk. So listen. So now the dish, according to you, you are just focusing on the edge of the dish. But because you're a fool, you don't see that the dish have a belly and the dish have many shapes. It's not really what you are saying. So there's many circles in the dish. But because you're a fool, you decide to focus only on the top edge. You're a fool. You focus in the top of the dish. You did not focus in the dish. The dish have many circles, not one. So
Focusing way too much on the whole dish thing. Like, what do you guys?
just shut up. You brought your wife with you now? So guys, the dish, so this guy, this is how stupid those people are. He claimed that the earth is a dish. But even if we go by that analogy, stupid analogy, how many circles we have in a dish? We have maybe 1 billion, because depending how you divide the distance between the circles. And as long as the circle is very, very tiny, like mathematically, so we can go from 0, because the dish now will start growing as a belly. That's how you make dish. You don't make a dish totally flat. Otherwise, your food will be like in a paper. You do not need a dish. That make it a flat surface. This is not a dish we're talking about. So dish simply is a container, have a belly, and then it goes up, it goes up, it goes up, and then the more up we go, there's more circles, not one circle. So the stupid you, the foolish you, think that there's only one circle in your dish because you're a monkey. But there is tons of circles in that dish. And what that have to do with my earth? How the earth became a dish for you? How in the world the earth became a dish for you? Stupid. How you can explain something to someone he thinks is stupid, and look how rude he is, full of shit. It's yours full of shit. Your dish is full of shit. Those mentally people, until now, they want to believe that the earth is a flat. And if you want to speak to such a quality, I don't know, we are going to waste our time. But if I go with him, if I put a picture now of a dish in the screen, just to show you how stupid what he just said. Let me find a picture of a dish. I mean, all of you have dishes at home. Let's see. I wish I can draw on the screen so we can. I don't want to make you hungry. All right. Let us see. I'm just trying to find a page doesn't have commercial, you know. All right. Commercial everywhere. But anyway, here we go. I mean, we can't even find one page have pictures only without commercial. But I think all of you got my idea. The dish is not one circle. So even based on your stupidity, you just did beat yourself. According to you, this is how the shape of the earth look like. Let us see if we can with this one. Until now, there's no commercial. So according to you, this is how the shape of the earth look like. Because this is how the dish look like. This is a dish. Isn't it? Guys, is this a dish or not? And do you know how many circles there is there? Every one part of millimeter is a circle.
Hello?
All right.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
So, just now, I was debating with a communist atheist that used to be Christian, and he said that he read the Bible, and he read things from both sides. He proves that a God doesn't exist, and so I don't know if I should believe in God anymore.
Well, you should not. Then you should not. You should not believe. No, you should not believe in God anymore. Why? How he convinced you? Tell me.
What?
Why you should believe in God anyway?
Because he's real.
Why you should believe in God? I'm asking you. Why you believe in God? Why you believed in God yesterday?
Because he's real. Because
Okay, but you just said to me. But you said to me. You said to me. You are not sure if you should believe in God anyway. What?
I still believe in God though.
Okay, but I don't know.
Believe in God.
This is what I heard you saying. Is you said you are not sure if you should believe in God. I don't know.
But I don't know how to use my English to describe my words because my
All right.
English
So
is
what
bad.
this atheist what this atheist say to you?
All right, let me go to my direct messages. Let me scroll through.
Uh,
Say things like, wait, let me scroll to that part. All right, it says that I asked him like, is he Orthodox Christian? And he says things like, of course not. And I asked him like, why is he an atheist? And I
okay, take care. He said not. I think not. He is not. I don't know not. Let me see not what he said not. No, don't bring him here. I don't have time for kids talk. We believe in God because He's real. This is not just a reason. We believe in God because everything leads us to believe in Him. However, a human being can be stupid, like the guy who just called me before you. They think when the Bible used the translation says the earth's a circle, that the dish is the earth. But the dish is not one circle, and that is not a shape anyway. That is not a shape. If I want to go with his logic and philosophy, circle does not even exist. Circle, there's no perfect circle. There's nothing called circle is exist. So when the Bible is speaking about in a simple language, it's not a mathematic language. Otherwise, circle does not exist. Even the most complicated computer cannot make a perfect circle. It's not exist. Same time we are talking about the earth, which means every part, every inch of this earth is part of that shape. So we can draw a billion circle on the earth. Still the earth is a circle. It's not one line. According to the fool who called me before you, he think that the word circle is just one line, and that is the edge of the dish. If this is the case, that means the earth does not exist. That means we are talking about a ring, because you are talking about the edge. You are talking about one edge. That means inside it's empty. There's nothing there. So this guy, he watched the Lord of the Ring, and he come with the conclusion that the earth is his dish. And the second you don't agree with his stupidity, he starts using bad language. Do we have any Muhammadan? It doesn't matter really what the Bible says. For those people, they will try to make a very funny and stupid argument. As an example, in the Bible it says the edge of the earth. They say to you, well, it says the edge of the earth. So either we take it in a mathematical way, or we take it as it's spoken. The edge of the earth is mean to the end of the earth. It's a phrase of a statement. And this is even until now is used in books, in writing. We say to the end of the earth, but there's no end really to the earth. What end? Because you can keep walking, going around yourself. So it's a statement to express how far it is. It's not about edges. So when the Bible says circle, they are not happy with it. When the Bible says edge, they are not happy with it. When the Bible says anything, doesn't matter what the Bible says, they will not be happy with it. Do we have any Abdul? And the funny is, he said he did not see in Isaiah how that make the earth shape as I am saying. Well, that because you are a fool. You decide that the earth is a dish and that's it. Nobody can change your dish from your head. based on your thoughts, the earth is in the shape of a tea container too. Yeah. Because all of it is based on circles. Go right now and check the tea container, the one, the boiler, water boiler. The pot, the cooking pot. Why you took only the dish? There's no difference between them. How it became a dish. Your washing machine. This is fit with the circle you are talking about. All right. What is your view of Seventh-day Adventist? Well, obviously, they are not Christians, you know. They don't believe in Jesus the way we believe in him. And they mix between God and angels. And they are just another cult. They can look appealing, that they are like teaching decency. But that is not enough to make you, qualified to be Christian. Because simply you have false teaching. They are not too much far from Jehovah's Witnesses, the way I see them. Any Muhammadan? Look what this guy is saying. Go look at the flat earth model. It is a circle like the Bible says. What a flat earth model. Just to show you the stupidity. When I say the word ball or a globe or a circle, that means any inch from all sides, not only one side. So the stupid you who assume that the earth is a coin, that's what you're assuming. But the stupid you did not even choose the right. At least say to me a coin. Next time don't say to me a dish, you idiot. Coin will fit better with your stupidity. Because dish is not a circle. Dish is many, many circles. However, even the coin, as long as it has thickness, there is many circles in the top of each other. But for us, because the coin is so thin for our size, we see it very thin. But when you go and if you have a microscope, then you will see the coin is so big, so wide, and how many circles in it. However, this is not what the Bible says. Always be aware of stupid people who try to put their God in their dish, and they are willing to eat him. They compare God words to their dish. This is how foolish they are. If you go to the book of Job, chapter 26, verse number 10, he who makes out the horizon, or he who make us, or the inscribed, even in translation you like to read, he has composed the water with bound until the day and night come to end. Different translation. He has inscribed a circle on the face of the water and the boundary between light and darkness. Jesus, when he mentioned that he is going to come back, isn't it true that he said that there is one will be in the field, working in the field, and one is going to be sleeping? Did he mention that? Why one will be sleeping and one in the field? Because one is going to be daytime for him and one is going to be nighttime for him. So there's a group of people, they will be working, and there's a group of people, they are getting up or they are going to sleep or sleeping. So when Jesus comes, all those people will be under his judgment. So what Jesus, he mentioned here, he mentioned the zone time. The earth does not have one time. If we have a circle, as this potato he was saying, the earth will have only one time because the sun will be covering all the earth. You see, the earth is so small compared to the sun. So the sunlight is not limited to the edge of the earth, if we use that word edge. If the earth is flat, it doesn't matter how big it is, the sun will cover it. So all of us, we will have day and night in the same time. Same time, if the earth is flat and like a circle, as a dish, as this guy he was saying, there's a side of the earth will never see the sun, and there's a side of the earth will be always cooked, smoked by the sun. Imagine if we have 24 hours a day sun. The earth will not be the same. That will be a big disaster for the earth. Most likely that earth, if it's not totally dead, is going to suffer from extreme heat, and most creatures will die. Especially if it's extremely hot. The cycle of the earth going around itself, give the earth time to cool down. And give the creatures time to cool down. And the water. And everything. So daytime come, your house get warmed by the sun. Nighttime come, your house extract the heat which it get inside the house during the daytime. So the system we have is the one who caused the earth to be healthy and flourishing. And the more the earth or the part of the earth is exposed to the sun, the more the weather will be harsh and is going to be impossible even to live in. Like if we go to Saudi Arabia, there's an area, it's called the empty quarter. Why it's called the empty quarter? Because you cannot live there. The heat is extreme, to the point no water can stay. And if rain comes, it's going to be rarely. And if the rain comes, will disappear in a few minutes. Because the ground is so thirsty. Extremely thirsty. So life becomes impossible. So this guy, he thinks that the earth is a dish, and he thinks he's enjoying his trees in his yard because the earth is a dish. Lord have mercy. Do we have any Muhammadan? The flat earth. Did you ever take an airplane? I mean, are you stupid or what? This guy, he insists that the earth is a flat. Did you ever take a vacation with your wife? The one who's screaming behind you? She don't respect her husband talking to a man? Did you ever take a vacation? Did you notice when you go in the airplane that the earth is curving? Is that your dish? I mean, do you see the stupidity, guys? Anyone who go in airplane, you do not need to be a scientist. Look from your window. You will see right away the earth is curving. You will see it immediately. You do not need to go an extreme, like to the space. No, no, no. You will see it right away. I mean, how stupid you are that in the year 2023-24, there is somebody who thinks the earth is in the shape of a dish. Muhammad is smarter than you. Muhammad, he thinks it's a cheese. I'm not going to waste my time with people, they have a stupid mind, and yet they call you names. People are laughing at you. You can stay with your beliefs. It's up to you. Flat earth. Can you believe it that there's somebody believes in flat earth these days? And this is telling you how a human being, he try always to manipulate any statement he hear or he see to fit with his, let us say, desire imaginary. So they decide to make the earth as a flat. That's it. It says circle. He make everything, the dish is circle. No, the dish is not. You are stupid. When you say circle, is it one circle? So in your imaginary statement, it's one circle. Just one. But your dish is not. It's a million of circles. And by the way, dish can be not even circle at all. It can be square. In case you do not know. Mr. Dish. Are you telling me the dish in front of me right now is not a circle? Oh boy. All right, do we have any Muhammadan? Anyone? Who is a Muslim would like to join us and tell us about the scientific miracles of the Quran? Anyone? Any Muhammadan? Who is a Muslim when I show us some scientific miracles of the Quran? Anyone? Mayday, mayday. No one? Look like the Muslims are agreeing with Lili Dawa when he said that the scientific miracles in the Quran are debunked. This guy who told me that he believed the earth is in the shape of a dish, he should convert to Islam. There you will have a career, my friend. Trust me. They will support you. You will have a career. They will support you. They will make you a teacher. Don't forget to bring your dish with you. Because this is the proof of your point. The dish. Any Muhammadan? Anyone?